Well, hello everybody, welcome back to episode 273 of my Let's Play Pillars of Eternity in IVATOPIA. And if you watched last episode, at the end I went all over the place. I'm still just as tired. It's only like a minute or two later. Instead of going at 5, but it's about 2 minutes. But hopefully I can get my head together, keep focusing, and get through these last few episodes before I get some sleep. Anyway, where are we? The delegates, you tore for my camp? Yes, I did. What kind of reaction did you expect? You held them captive without notice. Yeah, I would have done things another way if I could have. Yeah, bits too. Your soldiers should have kept out of my way. That's a bit mean. Why did you imprison these people? What you're not, I can't let you claim battery. You determined to fight, so be it. I would have done things another way if I could have. Yeah, go with that.
You could have turned around. If not for the delegates, all of this could have been avoided.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have bloody captured them, man. They came for a little peace. You should then release them and let them turn around. You see, we're in a little impasse here. Just like you said, I could have turned around. You could have just released them. Or could have said, oh, you can go home.
Stalwart sent delegates to discuss terms of peace. I offered them the opportunity. I was generous.
That really looks like it. Paces a few steps before he gets hold of himself.
But Stalwart sent soothsayers, not diplomats.
What's that?
To frighten us with stories of the moon going dark, the earth shaking.
Maybe they actually believe that. Some people believe crazy things, and obviously in this magic world that might actually be true, so... See? She honestly believes it. A shrill voice suddenly rises up from the pit. Urka stomps down angrily on the bars, drowning her out. And if you didn't believe it, then just send her away. Why capture them? Perhaps you and I can talk now. You don't think you overacted a little? And he goes, you overacted, kill my people? Kind of kettle black there, isn't it? Well, there have been tremors. There were cave-ins at all the mines. Do you want with Stalin? Yeah, there were cave-ins.
Don't play the fool with me.
I'm not.
These omens are meant to frighten me.
I didn't say it was an omen, just
to
it
make me
happened.
doubt my purpose here. But there is more at stake here than a village in the mountains. They dismiss my faith, call us superstitious. But what does Stalwart believe in? Iron and gold, and nothing else.
Okay, the whole kettle black thing I said a minute ago, I think that fits again, don't you? He's trapped them, won't release them because they've seen this omen of, you know, what did he call it specifically? Omens, yeah, literally omens. So he literally calls them because of the omens they see. I don't believe them, but then they call us superstitious, but what does they believe? But there's more shaking in the village. Look, make me doubt me. Doubt me on purpose. So basically, he's having to go for their superstitions when he's got his own superstitions. Kettle black.
I have tilled barren fields with my bare hands. What is gold to me?
Okay, good for you. To me, you need to trap people. And again, and that's the whole reason why I had to kill them, because they wouldn't let me in. Looks down at the grate of sail, eyes flashing with sudden anger. Perhaps you and I can talk now. What do you want with Starlight anyway?
With a village of fishermen, nothing.
So then leave
They
them
cling
then.
fiercely to the forge you gave them.
Oh, so you know I gave them then.
Some of the men are here for gold and good steel, and I promised them their share. But I came for cannons.
Oh, of course you did.
With the battery's cannons, we can hold the pass. Rayed-Saris has suffered enough. Its sons and daughters have nothing.
He looks at Ed and Job working. What is he looking at him for?
We won't survive an attack from the Deerwood when it comes. Not unless we act.
Well, you can't have not much army left anyway, because what I did.
There is an army coming. I've seen it. Pouring down from the mountain. It will crush Stalwart and come for Rayed-Saris.
Okay. You know, you could have just come and joined with Starwood and used the cannons together to fight them off, but instead you attack them and, you know, just weaken both sides beforehand. Like that's really smart. So glad you're in charge over here.
The iron flail will be the wall that safeguards my homeland from the worst these fire worshippers can bring to bear.
Wait, you had a vision of an army? Mentioned you had a vision. Makes you think that Draywood is going to attack. So why you're here? Draywood does attack. You brought it upon yourself. Yep, Draywood is my home now, and I defend it with my life. Yeah. Yeah, vision of the army.
I warn you, if you think to taunt me, Watcher.
No, my character had a vision of it too, didn't he? I had a vision too. In mine, I saw Carador reduced to rubble by an army that shook the earth. Doubt seizes on his brow. His men exchange looks, waiting tensely for orders.
Why would they turn on their own? No. You're trying to trick me.
No, I'm not.
This is all another distraction.
Smart enough, or bloody result enough for that. I remember thunder and 100 eyes gazing back at me. That sound familiar? I thought the iron flare might be the army in my own vision. Perhaps we both made a mistake.
Why should I believe any of this? You would say anything at all to protect Stalwart.
Think what if you're wrong? You're losing men and resources fighting people who aren't your enemies. My soul, what did that tell you?
That you're soft-hearted, but it hasn't seemed to stop you.
Oh, that is so far, even I just gave through slaughtering everyone.
And that you have seen and done a great many things. Things I would not have otherwise believed.
Thank you. We both know something's coming. Maybe 2 watchers can figure out how to stop it. Then believe me now, there is another way. Fine. I see there's no convince you. There's another way. For a moment, there's nothing but silence in the cabin. Ripple of soul energy moves through the air, and you hear the scrap of metal as Ardent heaves his blade.
We are nothing without our faith, and even you can't lead me astray. I'm sorry, Watcher, but I know this is the right path.
Okay, that's flashing red now. He's going to tap me, isn't he? Okay, I tried. No one can say I did not try to be resourceful. I did not attack you. You attacked me. So, and also I'm a watcher who can turn to a bloody wolf, boy. Okay, first things first, let's French fry you. Yep, you heard me, you should have run, and let me shove a little Nick Jabam on myself. And then we're going to turn into a bloody wolf. Just collected. Right now, collecting it. Is he dead? Oh, he must come at me first. Oh, yeah. Ooh, no, let me pause 1 second. She's getting a little hammered there. Oh, that's why she's over there and shot at. Okay, you need to go invisible! Didn't we not finish him off? That one with him. There we go. There we go.
Not a problem.
Well, we tried. Oh, please let us out. IVATOPIA is granted severed soul. Huh? Was granted severed soul? What's that? Unlocking this will require the proper key course. It's probably this key. Yes, okay. Well, hang on a minute.
Just say the word.
We're just gonna quickly grab the staff. It's around here. That looks like something important. It's purple. Instead, we tried to be peaceful with him.
Not a problem.
We wanted to see him. He refused. I should be able to just rest. It's not like this area, of course it's not. So we tried to see him and they wouldn't let us in. And then we tried to talk peaceful with him, didn't attack him once, and he still attacked us. I didn't provoke him or anything. Tried to talk to his watcher stuff and it didn't work. Topaz, goal of swift action. Everybody ready?
Yeah?
Let's release him. Hello. Oh, thank you. I thought we'll never get out of there. Are you hurt? Just let everyone know how happy you are to be alive and we'll be even. You're lucky I was in the area. What happened? Trust me, I wasn't here for you. So we were actually, but okay. Are you hurt first? No. A little bruise, perhaps. The code was the worst part. Amber, bless your blade. I thought that madman would kill us. The commander wasn't the problem. One of the delicate points, an accusing finger at another, a woman standing apart from her. Her? what happened. We might have come to terms if she hadn't goaded... Seriously? You goaded him? Goaded him, shouting at him about omens and curses, demanding he leave the march. You know how superstitious the ridiculous are. The commander went white as a sheet. She sabotaged the meeting. Seriously? The woman in question is dressed in an unassuming robe. She bears the accustomed the accusation silently, her eyes closed as if in prayer. Is she not one of you? Like, is she like... Apparently there's an army coming, and apparently it's not these guys. The Flares or whatever. Because he was expecting another army. Are you part of our army is coming, and you just tried to make us fight before they arrived? Care to explain yourself? All the sorts at risk. Why? Good work. You kept Aaron off bars and distracted. Can you explain yourself? With desperate speed, the woman suddenly lunges sidelong towards a nearby rack. Sees a dagger line. Seriously? She sets the blade to her. And nothing I can do to stop it. Oh, so can I read that? Unseen to all but yourself, the dying woman's soul essence curls in thin wisps about her body, only grows brighter as her cup stills. The remaining delegates stare in horror at her pooling blood. What just happened? Damn it! Now we'll never get an answer out of her. Read the woman's soul. They pull your names out of a hat when they put the delegates together? Sure, sister. Let's read the soul. Reach out and brace against a sudden flare of pain and fear. I think, and obviously before I read this, I think she's from this other army that's coming. She was trying to make us fight, to weaken us. Let's see if I'm right. Digging after less recent events, there is a copper taste in your mouth and a pain like fire in your throat. Under the brute terror of death, you find a comforting thread of resolve, of satisfaction in duty fulfilled. You follow it, yep. It leads you stumbling into another memory as whole and vivid as the first. You walk the dark halls of an abbey, dimly lit and quiet, your footsteps loud, a blur, and you are standing in a dimly lit room, facing a robed Umara, whatever that is. You recognise him as Kuda, the High Abbot. He beckons you forward. Examine your surroundings. You are in a wide, rounded chamber. The tiles beneath your feet are covered in strange, curling symbols. You recognise them as symbols of Uda, goddess of sea and memory. The memory blurs when you sigh. Your sight is clear. You are standing in front of Kata, and he is smiling gently down at you.
Drive the raid series from these mountains, and you may yet spare many lives.
Okay.
The Tidebringer will be here in a week's time. Should you be delayed in your travels, report to him as you would to me.
Tidebringer, who's that?
He will enter the reliquary and call off the army of Iris in my stead.
Isla, so she was part of it.
If you are caught, sister, you know what you must do.
He says.
I will pray for your return, but we will take comfort in the knowledge that you have joined the rest of Andra's favorite in her keeping.
He sets a hand on your shoulder. The words jar you loose from the memory, flinging you back into the moment of the woman's death, and then into your own skin. But traces of her memory joins you. You know the path to the abbey to which she was to return, buried in the mountains of the north. Is the name Iris familiar to anyone? Don't you know what a Tidebringer is? She was sent to drive out Rothos. Followed at Orden, a fanatic. There was something about her that didn't seem right. Please, you're as surprised as the rest of us. Do you know anything about Abbey to the north? I've heard of something like that. That Odorit stronghold, not the kind of place that welcome visitors. Is this where she came from? The delegate points to the dead woman. Yes, and it's where I'll find her reluctantly, whatever that word is, so I can call off their army. Make it back to call off whatever attack they're planning. Apparently these Odins have an army too. What, another one? Gods, feels like everyone on Ira is after the battery now. Why would these Odins want the rest out? I doubt it's for Star Wars benefit. Competition maybe? I better go ask them. Who needs a reason? Looks like I did their work for them. They're up to something and I'm going to get to bottom. Did it for them. If you do mean to go to the Abbey, be careful. There have been stories about traders wandering north and getting scared of or even killed by strange guards. They're a secretive bunch. I suppose you could always try to sneak in. I doubt you'll be welcome otherwise. You see, I'm not really good at sneaking, I just kind of slow my way through. Sounds like this Tidebringer would be welcome, I mean. Maybe I can convince them I'm the one they've been waiting for. Skulling around isn't really my style. Time to crack some skulls. I'll get in without getting spotted. I convince them. I hope so. Imagine the Abbey is heavily guarded. What the hell? They fired the cannons. Who's arrived? Some deafening crash from outside makes a delicate jump startled. A rumbling like thunder follows you here. Further sounds of smashing timbers, panicking, screaming. Oh no, what's happening? I thought you took care of the soldiers. Stay put, I'll take care of it. Shrug and walk away. On my way, I have more fighting to do. I did, this is something else. Stay put. Yes, well, we'll wait here inside. Party gained. Fudge.
Ready when you are.
This ain't good. She's not firing at us, are we? You know what? We're going to end the episode here and please tune in next episode and we'll find out what the hell's going on. I mean, IVATOPIA, you've been awesome. Thank you for watching. Comment and all that good stuff. Like, share the video, watch more stuff on the channel, and subscribe. You've been awesome. Thank you very much. Bye.